Okay, hello folks. So we are going to wrap up with this really cool old abandoned bridge. Again, I'm only showing you that because that's the end of the line. We're going to backtrack and check this thing out. So, trying to figure out exactly what is going on here. We've got some stonework down here, some stonework here, a lot of concrete. We're speculating that this was originally Mine Hill and Schuylkill Haven Railroad territory at one time. And then the Mine Hill and Schuylkill Haven was eventually taken over by the Philadelphia and Reading, and then later on the Reading Railroad. Reason I say that is because up here where these tanker cars are, that is former Reading Railroad territory. Actually, probably also former, that's actually definitely former Mine Hill and Schuylkill Haven territory up there. So I'm thinking that this was a spur, possibly to service the canal, which I'm not sure if it was right here in this area, or if this was, if there would have been slack water here at one time, or if possibly the canal could have been off through here. But I believe that this bridge was put in place at one time in history to bring coal out of the Minersville, Marlin area up to our north, and to get it onto the Schuylkill River to send down along the canal to Philadelphia and Wilmington. Again, speculating, I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards this. Now, obviously not this exact span, but the reason that there was a bridge here at one time may or may not have to do with the Schuylkill Canal, but that's what I'm leaning towards. I've been under the bridge. Todd's been under the bridge. We can't find any date stamps, so I'm going to have to go on a bridgehunter.com or something along those lines and see if we can figure out exactly when this structure was put up. Okay. And I mean, as you can see, there's somewhat of a dam here. Now, I don't know if that dam was put in for the purposes of building said bridge or not. And Todd and I were kind of bouncing back and forth, wondering if it was a two-span at one point. It looks like the abutments are big enough that it could have been a two-span at one point. But, again, with the concrete being here, I'm pretty sure the concrete was poured by the Reading Railroad with whatever stonework that remains, possibly being Mine Hill and Schuylkill Haven. Let's hop back up here on the bridge. This is the last video of today, Sunday, December 8th, 2024. Had a ball out here with Todd today, finding all kinds of old, mostly Lehigh Valley Railroad stuff, but wrapping up with a little Reading Railroad history here. Todd and I we've had this spot on our radar since the beginning of summer, if I had a guess, and finally we're making it out here after just stopping and getting some burgers, filling up the tank. We came and decided to hit this bridge and call it our last explorer of the day. And all things considered, it's actually quite sturdy. Normally I'm a little sketched out about walking on ties across the bridge, but these things are solid. What's interesting, though, is how this half is a little different, almost like there's a bevel here in the tie, and then they have these. Actually, I'll show you one. I got one in my pocket. It's a bridge spike of some sort. I don't have any like this in the collection, so this is going home with me. That's pretty neat. Yeah, again, not sure if this was canalized at one time or slack water of some sort. I might not even ever be able to nail that one down, to be honest with you. Pardon me. But let's go take a walk underneath. check out the underside real quick. As you can see, we still have stonework from the original span. And then the replacement span was put up with concrete supports. And again, we're in Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania, Schuylkill County. Okay. So we got some stonework and some patched in concrete. It's kind of a hodgepodge of different building materials, some old, some new. Interesting. I wonder if, you know what, never mind. Neat looking span though, with the concrete protruding on both sides like that. Possibly to prevent flood damage, not really sure. I could see why it would be on this side since the water's coming this direction. Not sure why they would be like that on the other side, but it's still neat looking nonetheless. Pretty cool old abandoned bridge here in Schuylkill Haven, PA. Sorry about that sun. A lot of good finds today. A lot of good finds. Go over here, get one more look at this, since I don't know when the next time I'll be seeing this particular bridge will be. Very cool. All right, folks. Thank you all for watching, and everybody have a great and safe week, and I will be talking to you real soon. Take care.